Hey, how's it going, guys? Garcia here with another portfolio update. So in this video, I'll break down the portfolio, any moves that I made today, share the post from Twitter, and give the shoutouts at the very end of the video. Alrighty, so let's get to it. Today, we closed at $160,556.28. So that's where we're at after hours. I think we closed at 161 actually. So we dipped a little bit, but yeah, overall we're up. Let's see. Let's start with the small account. Today we're up 1.7%. We're up 37% in the past 3 months. We're up 50% year to date and all time. So this account, no new changes. Here I'll just go over today's return and today's return. So yeah, so in this account, it looks like the long call on ENVX and RKLB had the most return today. So here this call went up by 15% and RKLB's call went up by 13%. So they both had a pretty good day today. All right, let's go to the Roth. The Roth was up 1.3% today. We're up 40% in the past 3 months, 42% year to date, and all time. So this account, we'll go to today's return. Let's see. Yeah, so $16 there. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it looks like it was ENVX RKLB again. The RKKK call. It went up by 33%. Wow. Surprised. What did it close at? It closed at 57 cents. I see. Huh, so I had a pretty good day today here. Finally, almost at break even here. Let's see. Yeah, Palantir barely dipped today. Let's see, Tesla. Yeah, because Palantir was up 0.2%, but now it's down 0.3 after hours. Okay, let's check the big account. All right, so the big account, we're up 0.8% today. We're up 56% in the past 3 months, 91% year to date, 76% in the past year, and 51% all time. So, man, it's looking wild. This graph is looking insane. I'm just grateful, to be crossing the 160,000 mark combined with with all 3 accounts. I mean, it's truly grateful. So I'm just going to be taking this day by day, and I'm not going to be increasing my risk just because I see a bigger number on the screen. I'm just going to keep doing what's been working, continue that strategy until basically if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm not going to mess with it too much. In this account, if we go to today's return, today's biggest winner here was the ENVX cash secured put. So these cash secured puts, they were for $8, expiring on the 20th. So in about 9 days, next week, they expire next Friday. They closed yesterday at 39 cents. They are now at 18 cents. So they dropped by 53% today, meaning it went 53% in my favor. I received 43 cents, so I was break even yesterday. And today, if you go to percent return, yeah, I'm up 57% on those puts. So, hey. And here, Palantir continues crushing these covered calls. But I am actually not sweating it. I am going to this is now when I start playing the game of, okay, let's run the intrinsic and extrinsic value. The only time I would just roll before even calculating would be if Palantir shoots up to, like, let's say 36, 37, 38. I would just roll as high up as I can, as quickly as I can, because as the stock is starting to run up, the longer I wait, this is something I've seen firsthand in my own portfolio, and it's been in one of my videos, who knows which one, but the longer you wait, if the stock has already breached your strike, and the higher and higher and higher it goes, the more expensive it becomes to roll, even to the same strike. Like, let's say today, if I go over to the cost of rolling, I need to cover $2.18 under the debit there. if I wanted to roll this ASAP to October, you can see the difference in open interest right there. It goes from 426 to 7,000. So I mean that October 18th would be the date to roll to. I would roll to $2. I want to cover $2.18. I would just have to roll up by $1. Now here, it's saying that the overall credit I would receive is $290. But if I wait and wait, instead of receiving a credit of $249, I'm actually going to be receiving much less of a credit. This credit is going to go down to like 100, maybe 0. Maybe it won't even cover it anymore, just because it's breached that strike so damn much that it is no longer profitable to roll. And I would still have to if I don't want to get the shares called away. So in that scenario, I would just start rolling quicker. But because Palantir is hanging around 34, approaching 35, I'm just gonna run the calculation. Like, okay, what did Palantir close at today? We go to 3 p.m. my time. 34.83. Okay, so 34.83 minus 33. That is $1.83. $1.83 minus the $2 that it's worth, the $2.18. That is what, $1.83, 93, 103, it's like 35 cents. So I still have around 35 cents, which is the difference. That is the extrinsic value of these calls. So that's the extrinsic value that I have left. And that extrinsic value should keep shrinking and shrinking and shrinking because of the theta. See right here where it's a 0.04, meaning that every day $4.42 will be dropping off. If Palantir stays at the same price where it's at, it'll lose $4.42 of value, assuming Palantir stays flat from here on out. And I mean, I'm just gonna keep waiting until I see it approach 20 cents. Then I would roll, and we'll see if that is the case. If Palantir decides to pull back, then these calls will be profitable. Let's see. The Palantir $30 puts that I bought. I mean, hey, my insurance, I paid $600 for this insurance. So if Palantir does dip and I am forced to, I don't know, like I'm not even forced. If I want to buy the dip and I think that it's at support, then I would sell these in profit and use that money to buy the dip. Let's see. The TSLA cash secured put, we're up 42% on those. So as long as TSLA stays above $10 until 9:20, then these will be full profit. Yeah, it looks like today's percent change. Yeah, so it looks like ENVX, Rocket Lab, they carried the portfolio today. Yeah, $1,000. I mean, if you go to today's return, I mean, it was not because of Palantir. Wow. This is so cool. It's nice to see, I mean, right now Palantir's dipped, but it's cool to see the other holdings, put in their work. Okay, so let's get to it. Profile. So this is the new style that I'm doing the portfolio updates, by the way. A lot shorter, a lot less text. I'm just going to give a little summary of what I did or what my thoughts are on the market, and ask people how they're doing. Overall, I do want to, engage with people on Twitter and find out how they're doing. And just sharing the screenshots straight up like this. I think people value the transparency a lot more when it's in a screenshot than it is me just writing it out and just filling up the screen with the positions. Let's see, when was the last time where did I leave off at? Oh, I'm not sure if I talked about this yesterday, but crossing the $150,000 mark was one of the goals that I set for myself on September 17th. And the goal was to reach it by December 2024. So I beat that by 3 months. But the second goal that I also set was to outperform the S&P while doing so. And now it doesn't seem like, oh, like, well, boy, yeah, you outperformed with Palantir, in 2024. Like, of course you did. But one thing is that I made this goal. I set this goal when I was down. This was on September 17th, so 18th was the closest I could get. But at that time of making this goal, I was down 22% all time since I started this portfolio. This is what my portfolio looked like whenever I logged in. Logging in every day, this is what I saw right there, boom. All time return, just a 22% drop. And ever since I set that goal, got real serious on Palantir, it's been great. This dip right here you see from here on the edge of the screen, this dip here, I believe that was this was January. This was the month of January when everything went to shit with Marathon, and I just decided to stop messing with it. Okay, so where was I? So it has been confirmed, guys. AIPCon 5 will be tomorrow. Palantir just confirmed it. So, we all kind of like, the Palantir community like figured it out like within minutes, like almost immediately. I love it. This was Alex Karp in the last AIPCon.
Requested no dental music. The terrible music is my fault. I requested no dental music. I don't know if people here were the last time, and I said no dental music, and now we went to like, I don't know, dungeon, something bad happens to you. It's like, yeah. The terrible music is my fault.
I love Alex Karp keeping it real.
Requested no dental music.
Here you have the bell curve meme. I'm pretty sure I shared this one yesterday. So let me go back. Oh, dude, Donald Trump.
Don't want to talk about it because
actually, no, it's better if I show you this one. Actually, timeline cleanse from politics. Doctor, I've been bitten by a wolf. Where? No, just a normal one. This escape room sucks. Once again, sir, this is a psych ward.
about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because
no, thank you. We don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations. And what about the cream of the crop? Macho Mandolf. Alex Karp will be with Bill Maher. Is it Bill Maher? It is, right? He has a show, and he always has great guests, and he always has big guests. And the fact that Alex Karp from Palantir is going to be there. Look at that. Headliner, you guys. Look at that. Top. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Man, it's incredible. Looking forward to it.
All day like, all night like, let's get it like, let's get it like, let's get it like, all day like, all day like, all night like.
These Palantir bulls don't get tired, dude. Man, gotta love it. Oh, so this is in response to this.
Right hemisphere is calibrating.
Left hemisphere calibrating.
Proof and transmitting.
Neural handshake strong and holding.
Hell yeah, man. Just watching these two massive companies work together with Titan. And it's just the first of many partnerships with them. So I think with that, I will end the portfolio update. I do want to make it a little bit more engaging, for people to watch from beginning to end. So if you guys have any comments or any feedback, I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you everybody here on the shout out list for being a part of it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.